Hi guys, good afternoon and kamusta kayo ngayong last trading day ng week? Third week ng February. So next week is last day, last week na ng February and I hope that, ano bang term? You don't have any losing positions, kumbaga, 'di ba? Or at least nakaposition kayo sa base or sa support kung saan yung stocks na pinasisyon nyo ay pinasok nyo is at least, 'di ba, lower risk than being on the peak nung ng charts or ng price action. So, let's just review. So, yesterday, we saw a bearish red candle. Almost solid na, di ba? Kumbaga, akala natin babagsak pa siya, pero mukhang nag-recover. At least, no? Kahit makita natin yung volume is mababa lang for the last two trading days ng week. Imbes na makita natin na magtuloy siya, bumagsak is uh, nag-recover siya or may konting reversal. So, we're not sure if this will continue by next week. But let's just try to see, no? Trend lines. Kung trend lines lang yung pag-uusapan. Oops. Ba yan? Mali-mali. Okay. So, mukhang nagka-trend line na dito. We were actually expecting, or I was actually expecting it to go down until around this area. Around 6.7, 6.8. Confluence siya sa MA 200, EMA 100, sorry. Ito yung ina-expect ko eh. Though hindi nag-materialize, di ba? But at least, nag-recover, nag-bounce. So, kung nakabili ka ng mga blue chips, isa ka sa mga bumili ng blue chips, hopefully medyo nag-bounce back siya yesterday. So, expect na lang muna siguro na sideways muna tayo since the vaccine rollout would be delayed, if I'm not mistaken. Yun yung news yesterday. So, yun yung parang naging major reason for the laggard bounce ng PSEi. Yeah, but however, may nabasa ko news. I'm not sure if it came from Inquirer or something or Business World yung nabasa ko na some of the mayors sa Manila is nagtatry na i-lessen yung quarantine protocols para mag-ease out and mag-move yung economy. So, medyo good point yun. Then, we'll just have to see what would be the market reaction for next week. So, for this weekend, siguro hanap-hanap tayo ng reliable sources, not yung hypers lang, no? Na to the moon, pero wala. Just set your expectations as realistic. Hindi yung to the moon. Mamaya maging anong term nila, to the sun. Diba? What's this? Okay. So anyway, let's just go to the stock reviews ng mga top trending stocks. So, let's just, okay. Tanggalin muna natin yan. So, let's put on EMA 9 for trend following. Okay, so si Team Fayaman, medyo nagkaroon ng no, kanina bounce back. So, isa ako sa mga hindi nakasalo sa baba. Because I was actually expecting it to bounce at 2.5. And I put my GTC or order at 252. Eh, ang low niya is 254, so hindi tayo nasundo. And that would be if isa kayo sa magagaling na nasundo, di ba? Tumataginting na 13 to 14%. Di ba? Ang gandang sala nun. Kumbaga intraday gaming. Intraday trading ang nangyari. So what can we expect for FA? So we're expecting a short-term reversal as usual. Let's just plot yung muna. Trend line muna. Just to make sure. And yung trend line, pero major resistance for sure would be around 320. Yan. Medyo malaki rejection dyan. So, ito yung pinaka area of resistance, diba? Diyan nauntog eh. Area of resistance, but if you're going to take a look at medyo mas malaking picture, at least at 2 months time, diba? That is a cup and handle. So, sa mga nakakuha dito, buwelo, hopefully hindi yung buong positions nyo yung nilagay nyo dito. Then, pagdating dito, it's going to either retest that area kung mababasag na ba yung key resistance niyan for all-time high. Pag na-break yan, entry, then hopefully would wait for a bounce or retracement. So just to make sure, asan na yun ako? Brush. Okay, brush. Let's go up. Diba? It's going up. Then, hopefully, kung sideways trader ka lang, take all your positions. Pero kung hindi, siguro keep 50% or hindi ka ako mag-break talaga. So kung gusto mong ma-secure lang yung ano mo and not sure if matutuloy yung break by the resistance, you have to set your trail stops na lang. That would be the safest play, at least, diba? So kung ma-reject yung bias mo na it would go for a breakout, tas bumagsak bigla, meron kang GTC dito na around this area pag lumagpas na yung price action doon actually. No, not before. Kasi masyadong preemptive yung movement nun. But for breakout, hopefully successful breakout then retest na lang siguro para mas maganda yung buwelo. Pero let's take a look. Fibs. So, kung dito yan, no? Tama pala yung drawing ko, no? Next key resistance would be at around 3.64 and next would be around 4.31. Okay? Pero best part is for now, no? For now is 2.5 would be solid as a solid support around this area. So kung ma-reject yan, pumasok ka sa tuktok. Kung pumasok ng 2.5 yan, cut loss with the risk. Ano bang risk mo nun? Sabihin natin end of day ka pumasok. Malaki pala yun, ano? Oops. Depende na lang sa risk appetite mo. Pero kung dito ka nakapasok sa baba, risk appetite mo pag na-hit yung 2.5, around 6-7%. So, yan yung cut loss area mo. Once ma-break yan, 2.5. Kung nasa taas ka nakabili, siguro maybe 5% or hopefully mag-conso na lang siya, no? Pero what we're hoping for FA is a bullish one. So, kung magtuloy talaga yan, di ba? Goods tayo, goods. Okay, the next ASEN. So sa ASEN, earlier today, nag-try mag-break around 8. So, high niya is around 8.12 and I guess hindi pa rin talaga ganong kalaki or kalakas yung push since madami pang ongoing projects si ASEN or at least events. Do you call it events? Yung mga FU and expansion since medyo aggressive si ASEN, we're still seeing that upper anong term nila dito? Upper pennant, upper pennant, sorry. So mukhang hindi pa time. Siguro next week, no? Maganda mag-break yan next week. Para mapanatag naman yung loob ng mga tao. Then, pag tumaas na ulit siya, diba? Conso at high. Then, pasok yung full offer. Yan. Conso. Diba? Gandang buwelo sana niyan. Sorry. So, yan yung at least bullish sentiment for ASEN. Then, check tayo ng retracement, no? Of course, next key resistance would be the solid number 9. So, for now, it's 8, diba? 8 hindi siya makatawid-tawid doon, sumisilip lang eh. So, next na is 9.32. The next would be, of course, the solid numbers 10 and 9 and 10. Then 11. 11.56 based on Fib. So, yun yung mga ano. RSI is playing around 50. So, if I'm not mistaken, okay, delete muna natin yan. Medyo nagiging magulo na yung charting natin. Price action is still above EMA9. EMA9 is around 7.68 and the price is 7.8. So, okay, no? Kita natin dito. At the upper left side, EMA9 is around 7.68. RSI is playing around 50 to 60, 50, above 55 to 60. So, it means that there's an activity dun sa stock. Then, we'll skip over the blue chips as usual since medyo mababa pa yung upside ng mga blue chips unless maging bullish na talaga yung recovery ng market. Then, APL. So, ano ba meron kay APL? So, yesterday, or at least for the last 2 days, nagkaroon ng upside si APL. And today, even though it's a higher high and higher low, medyo bearish na yung candle. Though, if we're looking at the volume traded for this one, tingnan natin. Masyadong mataas yung madaming sellers for APL. So, for now, tingnan natin kung magbabounce siya sa EMA9 just to keep the trend line alive, di ba? Pero mukhang malayo-layo pang tatahakin ito to go to 4.4. Di ba? So as usual, as a micro or a small cap, 0.3 yung solid psychological resistance niya. Then 3.5 as usual, pero tingnan natin fibs. Okay. Playing with fibs, 0.31, 0.36. Malayo-layo pa yan, pero tingnan natin kung mag-bounce muna siya. Do not buy or do not catch falling knives, kung sabi nga nila, di ba? So RSI is still at 58. Ang ano lang dito is MACD is going to crossover. So, we're not sure if maggagawa pa siya na smaller downside before going up. Pero tingnan natin, no? We'll see on Monday. That's why Monday is exciting. Exciting. More opportunities, kumbaga, diba? The next one is BSE. So, si BSE is trying to consolidate around this part, diba? As stated yesterday. And, masyado mababa pala yun. Then, today, nag-breakout siya dun sa box niya. So, if you were able to catch BSE, congrats to you guys. And hopefully, mag-stick yung trend, no? Since it's one of the renewable energies in the stock market. Then, of course, Dito, hindi mo mawala si Dito. Dito is consolidating on high, as usual. Diba? Consolidating on high. So, we're not sure if conso on high or distribution. But anyway, since bullish ang sentiment kay Dito as a third telco for Philippines, we're expecting it to be operational this coming March. So, this coming week should be or this weekend, if I'm not mistaken, yung news ng outcome ng technical audit. So if it will be released as soon as possible to the public, we're not sure, but we should, what are we seeing? Net foreign buying is selling actually. So ano ba, distribution, or will it make a retracement, diba? So retracement wise, we would want it na bumuelo muna, no? If you were going to ask me, gusto kong bumuelo muna si Dito. So, maybe around 6.5 and 15.41 depende sa sentiment ng market. Pero kung hindi na kailangan ni dito ng buwelo, 'di ba? Even though it's on the oversold area sa RSI naman hindi naman natin siya pinapakalaman na kung super trending or super bullish ng sentiment ng market. Kung tataas siya kung tataas siya. Huwag lang tayo masyadong greedy at mag-isip ng super to the moon. Di ba? Baka gusto nyo Jupiter, moon lang yung mapupuntahan. Ang kokni ko. Anyway, so yesterday we saw MBT, 'di ba? Pumutok siya sa taas because of the dividend announcement, but it's going to continue its downtrend muna. Siguro na-hype lang yung mga tao, masyado naging uh, masyadong sumakay. Kumbaga, since yung listing date pa naman niya is kailan pa? March 2. So you have next week until you still have 2 Mondays kumbaga to get into it, pero mukhang ano yan eh. Mhm. So makikita natin dyan. Let's see if it will really consolidate around this area. Nope, not one. Here. Yung mga yan, ano yan, hindi siya outlier. Ano bang tamang term? Etc. na lang. Diba? The next thing that we would like to see is Wool. So si Wool, what we saw yesterday ay nag-bounce siya sa EMA 9. So the trend was still intact yesterday but na-deny tayo for today. Diba? High volume selling. Masyado madami nagbebenta. So hopefully you were able to keep your gains. Isa ako sa mga hindi nakasakay Wool kasi masyado nang late. Around here ko na ata siya napansin. Diba? So for me here is hindi na siya madaling pasukin kasi masyado na mataas yung nilipad eh. And since we do not know what will happen to the stock, we don't want to ride without any solid plans, kumbaga. Then, 2 interesting stocks that I would like to mention is nickel. Nickel and FNI. Medyo baba pa pala si FNI. Pero, nickel. Since tuloy yung ano masasabi natin, ang movement ng buong mundo to electrical cars, madami nang pumapasok, nagkaroon ng higher demand for nickel since kasama yun, di ba, sa electrical circuit boards, lahat ng kailangan ng mga chips and all. So tumataas yung demand and hindi ganun kalakas yung supply. So lower supply gives higher prices, diba, sa demand since limited yung supply. So it jumped up, gapped up. So sa mga nakasalo here, congrats to you guys. Tumalon, diba? And what we can see here is resistance would be the previous one around 6 pesos. The next, tingnan nga natin, fib. Kung magtutuloy yan, ano, and medyo bullish din naman yung sentiment niyan since hindi naman basta-basta lumalabas ang supply. O, diba? Kasama sa fib extension. Sorry, yan pala nag-start. So, next resistance would be around 6.38 and next is saktong-sakto, 7. Diba? So, kung hindi ka nakapasok, just wait for the breakout. Diba? Huwag ka na pumasok ngayon. Kasi that would be a bad plan to enter the market or this stock at this point of time. Wait for it for the breakout, then, diba, kung hindi mag-breakout, at least hindi ka na naipit dito. Baka mamaya break even lang din. Binayaran mo lang yung broker mo. Isa dito is FNI. So, isa siguro sa mga naging effect nung nickel commodity. But it failed to maintain. Kumbaga na hype lang. Dahil it should be one of the stocks that na ano ba yung term? Ano yung term ulit? Mag-gain? Diba? Parang yun yung term. Not the correct term, but that would be the idea behind it. Na magandang effect kay FNI, but isang bullish hammer yung pumasok. So, hopefully, hindi ka sumalo, di ba? Wait for it to bounce sa trend line natin, but taking a look at it, sa solid naman siya tumigil. Since we do not know how the market will react, or the stock, on how would the stock move. Better to watch for the price action muna. But RSI seems like it's pointing up. Trend line wise, okay, bumagsak pa lalo, diba? Bagsak pa siya dito before it goes up para ma-make sure natin yung trend or yung price action movement niya. Then MACD is still on the upside, so we're not sure if it will continue, diba? But support wise, resistance wise, of course it would be here. Malakas-lakas yung rejection area. Support, andito nasa baba ang support. Masyadong malalim, di ba? Kung pumasok ka ngayon. 2.5. Lalim masyado yan, guys. Though if you were going to expect this one as a breakout, kasi di ba breakout yan eh. Kumbaga nag-cup and handle siya. Pennant, this one, cup and handle. Then trend line wise, for the price action, pa intact. So kita natin, baka mag-move at the same time yung bounce ng trend line sa RSI, 'di ba? Ganda nung chart ni FNI. Then next, of course, hindi mabubuo ang charting kung hindi kasama sa anong term nila? Trio panalo. Yung trio panalo, 'di ba? So what is happening to MM? Support. So nasa support tayo ngayon, ano? Since ito rin yung breakout area last time. Breakout, then retrace sa support. So we'll see on Monday if this will keep up or magbabounce na si MM. Since for sure, 'di ba? Yung mga investors for MM would be looking forward to DD rates IPO this coming March. So mamaya nag-unload na sila, then doon sila papasok sa DD rates, which I believe, or at least for me, bullish din, diba? If we're going to take a look at the both IPOs ng with PSEi, malakas ang kapit, kumbaga. And the DD rates would be offered at, if I'm not mistaken, at 2.25 pesos per share. So since limited yung IPO, if hindi makapasok, then node na lang muna siguro tayo, kasi baka mamaya maipit tayo or salo tayo sa tuktok tapos biglang magka-retrace, di ba? We don't want that to happen to you guys, and that would be a bad thing to do. Pero looking at it, di ba, tingnan natin ang retracement level. Okay, or should it be here? And yung fib, sakto na lang natin. Okay, ito yung fib previously, diba? Siya yung tog bounce, then hopefully mag-retrace siya going up. Tama ba yung retracement ko? Let's just take a look at this. Ito na lang siguro. Okay. Here and here. For the extension. Okay, the next step, if mag-bounce siya, no? Pagka-bounce niya, maganda sana yun eh. Golden bounce. If I'm tama ba yung term ko, guys? Pero yun nga, golden bounce. Then, hopefully, it would go to 7.97 or 8.25. I mean, 8 would still be the psychological resistance for sure. Hindi mo mawala. But next would be 8.25. Then 9. Then hopefully, no, umangat na si kasi siya talaga yung pinaka naiwan ng trio panalo eh. Siya yung parang pinaka tinetake profit ng mga tao or ng mga traders. So I guess that would be all for today, guys. Ito si Prim, kung nakasalo kayo dito dati, no, mula dito. Kung papasok kayo ngayon, I'm not sure, pero it's too parabolic na. Hindi ka na lang ng retracement siguro. Ito yung parang ang ganda eh, no? Kung nakasalo ka dito, 100% na yung return ng money mo. Or kung dito ka nag-take profit, diba? More than that. Yeah. For this one, diba? Kita mo na lang siguro na it made some price action here pero it failed, but once it broke yung MA 200 niya dito, 'di ba? Once na nag-break yung MA 20 and MA 50 above that one, nagtuloy-tuloy rin siya. And for now, don't enter this trade and wait for a retracement kung gusto mong pasukin pa to. Baka mamaya maging galawan nila APL din to, 'di ba? O ng mga ibang penny stocks natin na sobrang angat. Madami naging greedy or hopeful na baka mamaya umangat pa ng another 100%. Pero yung pala, sinasalo nyo na yung mga nagpa-profit taking. And that would be a bad trade. And you would want to keep your capital, 'di ba? Pera nyo yun eh. So for now, nope. And yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. And I hope that you'll conduct your plans or plan your trades this coming week for the last week of February. Have a happy weekend, guys, and goodbye.